Okay, so we will understand the meaning of export transaction. Okay, followed by that we will understand how many types of transaction we can have in export. Okay, it refers to transfer of goods from one country to another country against the payment of foreign currency. Okay, so most of us know that what is the actual meaning of export. That, let's say, suppose there is Mr. A who is residing in country India. Okay, and there is a person, Mr. C, who is residing in Europe. Okay, not, let's say, Europe, in Netherlands. Okay, now what happens? Whatever be the transaction between these two customers, okay, will be known as export. Okay, will be known as export. Now in export there are mostly two types of contracts we have. However, we will discuss the FOB, that is actually referred to as freight on board. Okay, so in that case, what happens? So freight on board is a contract in which buyer does not pay shipping charge. Okay, shipping charges, like when the seller is transporting the goods from his place to another country, so the buyer does not pay the shipping charges. Okay, buyer does buyer, you can write down what I'm writing right now for future reference also, in addition to the current solution. Okay, buyer owns the good or owns the consignment when it reaches the destination. Okay, so what I have written, the characteristics of freight on board, freight on board contract. So buyer does not pay shipping charges. Okay, buyer owns the consignment when it reaches the destination. It also means that buyer does not own the goods when it is in transit, like when we can say when the goods are in the middle of the sea while transferring. Okay, then buyer is not liable to pay for the loss of the goods if in case the consignment sinks into the sea between in the middle of the track. Okay, so buyer owns the consignment only when it reaches the destination. Otherwise, buyer will not be liable for any loss of goods. before it reaches to the destination. Okay, so our current solution matches with choice C, that is, that says, okay, what it what it actually says, that buyer will be liable if the goods leave the place of exporter. Okay, so in that case, choice C is the correct answer. We have derived as per the characteristics of freight on board contract we have written. Okay, so you can write down what I have written so far. However, choice C is the correct answer. Okay, so that's all for our solution. Thank you.